I had a sausage biscuit. Look at this. How come? Let me ask you something. If all of these companies, McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell, if all of them say that they have to raise their prices because of import, export, and the way that they get their supplies for the kitchen, then how does Hardee's, how did I get this breakfast for less than $5? Riddle me this, Batman. Why is McDonald's breakfast $8? And why is Hardee's $4.90? Small coffee, $1.99. Sausage biscuit, $2.50. $2.50. How can Hardee's do it, but McDonald's and all of the other breakfast spots can't? Sausage biscuit, $2.50. Make it make sense. I'm telling you guys, specifically McDonald's, they're making more money than they've ever made in their life. And they're lying to the public and saying, oh, we have to raise our prices because it costs us more to get our merchandise, our supplies to feed you guys. It's bullshit. How can Hardee's have $2.50 biscuits then? They got to get their sausage from somewhere. They got to get their biscuits from somewhere. They got to get their coffee from somewhere. How come they can source it at such a cheap price that they can give it to us for a cheap price? But McDonald's, you go down there, it's $10 for breakfast. Ask me how I know, because I already done it once this week. But McDonald's claims that they have to raise their prices because the cost of the food is going up. Their employee overhead cost has went down, and they're making more money off of food than ever before. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling y'all. They found out during COVID that they could swindle us, and that's what they've been doing for years. 4 years. $2.50 for a biscuit, and it's better than McDonald's? How can Hardee's do it, but nowhere else can? I mean, riddle me this. If it's so expensive for them to get the biscuit and the sausage and the coffee grounds, how can Hardee's get it for a cheap price, but McDonald's and every other breakfast spot in America can't? So I slept on the concrete last night. I woke up freezing twice in the night. I had to like roll over on concrete and like try to get comfortable again. It's cold out there. And it's going to be cold this weekend. Good morning, y'all. It's going to be cold this week. Like in the 60s. I got to make it colder. Weather. It says 67. But it was only supposed to be 68. They don't know what they're doing. I'm exhausted, y'all. I need to go back to bed. I have no way to do that. I live on the streets now. I had a bed. Had one. But, you know, everybody's trying to just mess everything up for me. stuff every day, I'll end up in the hospital. I'm not joking. It's happened before. My body cannot survive on this. I need fruit, vegetables, and good protein. That's what we're going to work on today. I'm already having health problems for this. My legs are swelling up, my hands are swelling up, I can't use the bathroom, I'm dehydrated, and I feel like shit. That's the importance of real food. You'll have energy, a better mood. Energy and a better mood. That's what food is for. See, food is supposed to be to give us energy. When you clog your system with all that processed shit, your body can't operate like it's supposed to. But half of these people out here don't even realize that because they've been eating that for so long. They done got the diabetes and high cholesterol and everything else. Yeah, it sucks. Did I download Chat GPT? Do you know who you're fucking talking to? Are you trying to get cussed out this morning? No, there's no shit. Oh my God. I'm cutting them off. I'm cutting them off. Wow. Do I do it? Wow. Propel. Yeah, I do like those too. I usually get the ones that have magnesium and potassium though. Propel doesn't have the magnesium and potassium. So the sodium's good, but you really want to find something that has magnesium, sodium, and potassium in it for these elements. You kind of need all three. The overexertion. I got coconut water here too. I went to Food Line last night. You guys went with me at like right before 11. I didn't even know. I'm usually in bed by 9 o'clock, homie. I'm not out here in these streets at 11 o'clock at night. If you can't notice, I'm not really out here in these streets like this. So I didn't know that Food Line was open. We went over there right before they closed. And I got a large water and coconut water. I'll never get another finance rate like I had on that truck. Do you know that that was a $60,000 truck? When I bought it new 4 years ago, yes it was. $58,000 was the asking price. And I worked my ass off to pay it off. And everything got fucked because of COVID. Everything got turned upside down. Deferments messed everything up. There was no point in keeping it. You know, all the money, the $30-something thousand that I'd already paid, yeah, that just went in the finance rate because of deferments. So it messed everything up. Yeah, they sold me that truck for $39,000 after asking $58,000 for it. That's how good of a salesman, that's how good of a willing and dealing woman that I am. I'll never get another car, you guys. And I'm going to be on the streets until I get a car. So I'm going to be out here for years because I have no way to get a car. This is not the type of place. And even if it was the type of place, I'm so sick of listening to everybody's goddamn advice. That's why the comments are off. Because people jump in here and they're trying to give me more tasks. Let's see what task society has for me today. So apparently I was supposed to download Chat GPT so that I can give this guy some of my time. Had no clue. I just got that memo. I'm supposed to be looking for a shelter after I've done said for 4 days in a row. There are none. They're dangerous. I cannot go to one. See why I keep them on? Because they aggravate me. It's like dealing with children. Oh, here, you can have some of my coffee. And I am going to get some fruit and vegetables today. I got to do something. I feel like shit because my body has not got the minerals, vitamins, nutrients that it needs. I've been living on crappy sausage biscuits for 2-3 days now. How long do you think that that's going to take before it sends me to the hospital? Because I feel like I'm like on the verge of needing to go right now. And I've only had 2 biscuits. I know people can't understand that I'm not a drug addict. And I prioritize health and food. But that's what works for me. So I've got to figure that out today. Because I have no energy. I'm not getting any sleep because I have to sleep on concrete in the cold. It was freezing last night. It was miserable. Every time I turn that shit on, it just pisses me off. God, I'm so fucking tired. $700 a month, 3.6, 3.2 APR. You can't even get a car payment that low anymore. Not unless you put $20,000 down. Like, I'll never get a deal like that again. It was a steal. It was the best thing for me. And everybody has to go and fuck it up because they're miserable with themselves. You know, the whole time I'm out here, people would think that I'm going to get nicer. That's not going to happen. I'm just getting angrier. See, people have always done stuff to me to try to break me. And it only makes me stronger. It only makes me more angry, more dedicated, and more crazy. No one will ever break me. Not one person on this earth has ever broke me, and you never will. Even without a car living on the streets, I'm better off than half of you fuckers. You know why? Because I have morals and values, and I'm not a shitty human wanting someone to fail that's already clearly failed because everybody's made her fail. This is not my fault. You know, something I thought about last night, when I first came to this channel, I came to this channel with the intention of helping people through recovery. And I think that YouTube, they put me on an algorithm with a bunch of heads. I really do. I think that they put me on an algorithm with people who are not only mentally unstable, but struggling in drug addiction themselves. And they come here and they constantly project. Yesterday, for instance, I was in the laundromat, and there was a little old lady who clearly could barely walk. She was probably about 70 years old. She had a cane. She had 2 or 3 baskets of laundry. She could barely get through the front door, and I offered to help her. So I run out, start grabbing stuff out of her car. She's, giving me directives. She's like, look in the back floorboard. The detergent's on the floor. I'm like, yes, ma'am. And she's like, that's not too heavy. And I'm like, no, ma'am. So sweet. So I'm helping this little old lady get her laundry into the laundromat. And I come back to my phone, and some loser says that I was smoking meth. And in that moment, I realized that I can get out here and I can be me like I have been, and I can do good like I have done, and I can try to spread awareness and help people through my channel. And half of y'all are still going to come here because you hate yourself and say that I'm on drugs. Because you hate yourself. I'll never turn those comments back on until YouTube changes something. Because I'm not listening to it every day. Nor am I dealing with people who are out of touch. I am homeless because of the internet. And I'm not going to quit. I'm going to dig my toes 10 toes down, because one day I'm going to have money. And with that money, I'm going to help people. I'm nothing like these simple-minded fuckers out here. Nothing. It's exhausting. It's exhausting being surrounded by people who don't even know what life is about. They don't even know who they are. People that know who they are do not break other people down. People that are mature do not break other people down. People that are responsible, kind, caring do not break other people down. We have a society of degenerates, and that degeneracy is spreading. And it's a cancer. It won't get better. These people are just going to get dumber. That's what they've done through history. Just get dumber. We reached the Enlightenment age, and then it all just nosedived after COVID, honey. From research to writing books, the world is just getting dumber. And people revel in it. Their own stupidity, they revel in it. They think it's cute. Like I said, I'll make a whole career off of just talking shit. I wanted to help people. I wanted to use my platform for good. And all of the evil of the world has prevented me from doing that. To the point that now I don't even have a home. I'm sleepy. Well, at least my devices are charged. People are always going to think you're up to some nefarious shit if they are. If people are not living the lifestyle that they're supposed to be living or God's way, they're going to think that you're up to nefarious shit because they are. I wish YouTube would stop sending all the heads over to my channel, because they're not heads that want to be clean. They're heads that try to break me down in my found sobriety. It's crazy. It makes me so angry. YouTube has been my number one enemy. They send all of the most horrible people to my channel. Most horrible. Most horrible. Every day it's a whole new subgroup of perverts. Every day it's a whole new subgroup of drug addicts. Every day it's a whole subgroup of children. How am I supposed to run a channel when every single person YouTube's algorithm sends me is a degenerate? The algorithm is all fucked up. You know, trash pickup is a perfect example of how society doesn't want good things to happen in society. Remember that? All the times that I went out to pick up trash, it'd have 70 views. I mean, that goes to show that people don't care about making humanity better. If they did, then they would be supporting those good deeds that were helping the environment and people. But no, everybody just wants my OnlyFans. need to smoke. All this talking is making me stressed. I'm sleepy, okay? I haven't had any fucking sleep. 4 hours doesn't really count when you've bicycled for 8 hours a day. That's a marathon, homie. Wow, let's sit on some more concrete. As if I didn't sleep on it, too. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Ow, my tailbone. Y'all. Where else am I supposed to sit? Take a gander. Where else is there to fucking sit? Riddle me this. Wet grass? You want me to get my pants? It rained last night. The grass has humidity on it.